Today I want to show you my studio. This is my desk where I have, it's kind of hard because I'm using my laptop. I have various projects going on, ideas. I tend to paint on the floor a lot. Here is the floor with some paintings I'm working on. This is a new one. See if I can get a good image of it. If I don't feel creative, then life just starts to get really depressing and I start questioning everything. So a useful tool I've found to keep that creative energy flowing in my life is stream of consciousness writing. Usually in the morning when I wake up seems to be the best time to do it. I have a cup of coffee and just grab a pen and just start writing whatever thoughts come to my mind, whether it's like, oh God, I gotta write these emails, I gotta get back to this lady, I gotta finish this, finish that, all of those annoying thoughts are constantly bogging me down. So I just start writing, getting them out. And then eventually, new things start to come out, new ideas, idea for a painting, new idea for a video, what direction to take my business, an insight or a change I need to make. I think that it could probably help anybody that feels like they want to be more creative in life, even if you're not an artist. A really important thing for me to nurture that creative flow so that it doesn't go away and I feel stuck is turning off that judgmental part of my brain, analytical part that likes to critique and edit. It's a useful part of our brains, but I think in order to be creative and stay creative, you kind of have to stop listening to it. If I'm gonna start drawing, I just kind of have to do it and not be like, this isn't looking good, oh, this sucks, and then just stop. It's really, really hard to create that way. And I think the stream of consciousness writing is really helpful with that. It really helps you learn to turn off that judging because you're just flowing. And so that's what I try to do when I create my art is I try to just paint, not critique it too much as I'm going, because I can always go back and edit later. I think that's why I like to use acrylic paint, is because once it dries, I can always paint over it. And if I create a painting and I hate it, move on to the next one. I don't put it on my website because there's always going to be things coming out that don't work. So imagine if you knew somebody that every time you brought up a new idea you had to them, every time they would just be like, oh, that's lame, you would probably just give up. I think that's exactly what happens when we judge ourselves and judge what comes out. You're discouraging this creativity and eventually it's just gonna give up. That part of you that likes to come up with new ideas and be creative needs to feel safe in order to do so. Being judged does not make somebody feel safe. If you're not gonna make that part of you feel safe, who's going to? It's up to you. I hope that this inspires people to kind of let go of these fears and these hang-ups that we have around our own personal creative journeys. For anybody that's trying to be more creative in life, stream of consciousness writing is a useful way to train your brain into just letting it all out and let go of the fears. And I hope that this inspires somebody to give it a try. Speaking of which, I'm going to work on this abstract painting. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm just going to flow with it and see what happens. See you guys soon.